Tristan with Nerdut's Newsstand, and today the DC Comics Solicitations for October 2021 came out, and as you are probably not here to listen to me ramble and more interested in the solicitations, and this video usually gets long anyway, let's get right into it. Under 30 seconds, not bad for me. All right, let's take a look at what is coming out in October. Now, there was a lot, and I mean a lot, in the past week or week and a half as far as announcements that came out. But because I do this video every month, I kind of held off on them, and we're just going to talk about them all within this, right? So the first one is Batman the Imposter. Now, this is being written from the screenwriter to the Batman, and I think it's supposed to be more of a real life take, because we totally haven't seen that done before on Batman. Mattson Tomlin, and then art by Andrea Sorrento, and it's a 3-part series. It's Black Label. I'm gonna check it out. I probably get the variant cover. I really like Cart Andrews' art. He does a great job. And his erotic series, fantastic if you haven't checked it out. So let's talk about Batman 114. We're seeing Fear State actually happen, right? This is more into the whole thing we've been waiting for. Now, Fear State to me is awesome, but it's also, I'm a little intrigued as to more where Detective Comics is going. We got the introduction of Hugh Vile, and it seems more interesting in the sense that we're going into a event that is highly centered around Scarecrow and obviously for holiday reasons, Halloween. So I'm more interested in that, but I do want to see what the backup is about. It's about Clown Hunter being doused with fear toxin. So that should be interesting. We haven't seen a lot of Clown Hunter since, honestly, before Future State. So I'm definitely interested in it. Now, this backup here, I'm less interested in. And I do like these backups generally, like the one in Detective Comics. This week was about Hugh Vile. The art was fantastic. This one's about the Anti-Oracle. Now, I'm not sold on the character yet, but all we've heard really about her is from Solicitations. So I'm going to give it a chance. This, I kind of think, is an awesome idea. So this is called Arkham City, The Order of the World. It is going to be a 6-part miniseries, and we're going to see basically A-Day. Now, I think everyone knows what A-Day means by now, but it is the Joker's attack on Arkham Asylum, or Joker's in quotation marks, because I don't believe for a second it was ever Joker. Even in, Joker, the James Tynion series, he says, I didn't do that. So we'll have to wait and see. But they're talking about these Arkhamites that are walking upon us. Now, I freaking love that name. So when I originally started this channel, just a side note here, I was going to, instead of saying, hey guys, I was going to say Gothamites. And I couldn't because it's History of the Batman is a channel, and she used that. So I was like, I can't do that. That's not nice. I love Arkhamites. I wish I would have thought of that. That's so cool. So we're getting the new Arkhamites that were released, or not really released, but escaped that day, A-Day. So I tried to go through these. A woman with no face. All I can think of is Jane Doe. I don't know. I'm assuming that they are going to mix in new with old. Even looking at the covers, I'm not exactly sure. But we've got a woman with no face. Okay, my best guess is Jane Doe. I don't know other than that. A piggy in search of perfection. That is clearly Professor Pig. Right in time for Halloween. Oh, God. A man who feels nothing but burns everything. Now, originally, I thought that was going to be Firefly, but I'm pretty sure that's Dr. Phosphorus. A woman who must devour life to save herself. The only thing I can think of when it comes to that is it's going to have something to do with Hugh Vile, right? Because we know, he took over his mom, and there a bunch of gross stuff, but I won't ruin that because it's a brand new comic, but I think it might have something to do with that. I don't know. A man unfit for walking the world who looks instead of Wonderland, right? We know that's Jervis Touch. So a body with no more than one soul. A body with more than one soul. Are we? Come on here. Are we getting Crazy Jane? Are we getting Crazy Jane? Please. That would be so cool. Crazy Jane, I love it. By the way, I will have my Doom Patrol video up this weekend for season 1, and then season 2 will be later on. So, a man bound from the time who lives in the present and the past. That's so Dr. Manhattan of you, but I have honestly no idea. Maybe Jason Blood? I don't know. A boy who seeks the comfort of vermin. That's obviously Ratcatcher. A twisted man who sees them all for who they are. Okay, all right. And a witness of avenging angel, and the witness of avenging angel. I don't know. I'm so interested in this one, though. This one looks the best. Like, that's the one I'm looking forward to second most. We'll go with that. So then we have a Secret Files for Peacekeeper 1. At least it's written by Tinian. I started to read the Signal one last week, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. I could not get through it, and that's very rare for a Batman title for me. So then we have Catman. No, we don't have Catman. We have Catwoman 36 by Ram V. Always consistently good, but we're getting more of Ivy sensing Queen Ivy, so she's becoming more erratic, not that she's not already. And then we're going to get a Ghostmaker little show up in there, so that's cool. Tom Taylor's Nightwing 85, more on the anti-Oracle attack. And I'm curious how they're going to do that, but I've been enjoying Nightwing. Really, really good, solid title. Tom Taylor does fantastic with everything. Okay, I'm not really enjoying Batman Detective, but I'm already like 4 in, so I've got to finish it right. Like, I feel like my brain tells me I have to finish it. So I'm going to finish it. That's the only title really by Tom Taylor that I haven't enjoyed lately. So Detective Comics 1044 by Mariko Tamaki and Dan Mora. Been fantastic. Like, I said it on my community post and people thought it was a troll. I generally have been liking Mariko Tamaki's Detective Comics. I'm not sure if it's better written or more compelling. Either way, better than Tinian's Batman, because I love Tinian. He did a great job of reshaping Batman and making it interesting again after Tom King left the title. Don't get me wrong. I really do like his writing. It's just very reductive and repetitive. So I know kind of where he's going with things. And we've been dealing with, basically everything leading up to the Magistrate. So this is a breath of fresh air, honestly. So with the backup in this is about Arkham Tower being erected. So because Arkham Asylum is gone, they're going to build Arkham Tower. Okay. All right. So we've got I Am Batman #2 by John Ridley. And we're finding out, see, this is just so John Ridley. I'm sorry. He's a terrible writer. I Am Batman. I'm not laughing. I swear to God, I'm not laughing. Batman, I am not Batman. I am Batman. I think I'm Batman. I might be Batman. Is fighting misinformation. Yep. Okay. All right. So we're going to go to Urban Legend. And unfortunately for this title's been fantastic, but this is 8. And we're already looking at the end of Chip Zdarsky's little run there. So 8, and we've got a Batwoman and Outsiders, an Azrael, and a Professor Pig story. The best part of these stories has been the Grifter and leading into the Wildcats, and then the story about Jason Todd. So both of those are gone, but I do love all of these characters. I'm not a huge Outsiders fan, but I like them. So I'm going, and it ties in with Fear State. Of course it ties in with Fear State, so I have to pick it up. So this I'm really upset about. And I believe it was Raymond I talked to in the comments. Harley Quinn #8. It's Stephanie Phillips. Absolutely love her. She is a gem. Now, I thought because of 6 and 7 the art being changed. I believe it was to Laura Braga. And I was so excited. And I said, yeah, the art's changing. It's absolutely a recommend. Now it's back to Riley Rossmo. Maybe it's because it's Fear State. Maybe. We won't find out till next month. But the writing is so solid. I cannot stand Riley Rossmo's art unless he's on something like Robin King or something fearful or something. No. So I'm hoping this is a fluke. We'll find out next month. I really do want to keep this title. That's the thing. So basically, Harley's not in this one anyway. So it's about Kevin, who I've actually really grown to like. So this is another new announcement. Matthew Rosenberg, fantastic. He did the Grifter backup in Urban Legends, and I really liked it. Task Force Z #1. Variant cover by Tyler Kirkman. Ooh, pretty. So this is a new, obviously, play on Task Force X. But the difference here is everybody on A-Day that died are being reanimated. They're zombies. And they're going to be head up by Jason Todd, Red Hood, because he's been dead before and he knows how to handle it. I mean, I wouldn't say he handled it great afterwards, but I love Jason Todd. So, and he will find out what happens, basically. So this is going to reanimate Bane, Man-Bat, the Arkham Knight. I love her. Sundowner, Mr. Bloom. Oh, God. And Red Hood, obviously. So this is very interesting. It's it's ongoing. All right, well, that's really cool. I thought it was going to be a limited series. I like it. I believe it is going to be in continuity. I mean, we won't know officially until we find out, but it seems like it's definitely gonna be because they all died in A-Day. It's the only thing that makes sense. So we got a Batman Fortnite one-shot. This will sell like fire. So if you are a key collector, absolutely something to think of. It's done by Scott Snyder. A Fortnite comic book got so big this year, it was done by Scott Snyder. Pick it up. They are not done with this story. If you finished it, if you got through all 6, and it was good. It wasn't like you had to get through it. It was actually good, even if you don't like Fortnite, which I do. Shut up. To a point. It's not like I pick it up and play every day or even every week, but even so, Scott Snyder is writing this one shot. I do believe we'll see, everybody come into Gotham City, the island come into Gotham City. And at the end of 6, spoilers, earmuffs, whatever, we saw that it's also going to go to Metropolis. This isn't over. There will be I believe a crossover with Superman. And it's coming very soon. So I'm assuming probably the 1st of 2022. So this is what I'm looking forward to the most. Oh my God. I wanted to do a separate video on this and I never got to it. This deserves its own video. Batman, the Long Halloween Special. Returning. My lovely ladies and gentlemen. Tim Sale and Jeff Labe. I can't wait. 25 years ago, you thought it was the whole story. Yeah. I love this. Join us for the return of the Halloween Special and the mystery that could destroy Batman, Commissioner Gordon, Two-Face, and, well, that would be telling, wouldn't it? I love it. I am so excited. Like, this is my, right now, most anticipated comic for the rest of the year. And I'm reading a lot of really good indie titles. But this is it. Okay, so Catwoman, The Lonely City, #1 of 4. This is a Black Label book. It is basically after Fool's Night claimed the life of Batman. All this stuff happened. Now we see Selena Kyle return, and she's obviously older. Still got it. Old cougar still got it. And Harvey Dent's cleaned up the whole city. He's got Bat cops, and they're gonna find out. She wants to get into the Batcave, and she wants to find out who is Orpheus. I think it looks awesome. I like it. So this was when I was like, I don't know. But now I'm kind of into it because I remember I would felt the same about Deceased, right? So this is DC versus vampires. It's a maxi series. It's 12. Tinian and Matthew Rosenberg, Great trio. Pencils and inks by Otto Schmidt. Great. And again, it says, the Justice League has protected Earth from matters foreign and alien, but now they have to go through and what's been hiding all along? Oh, vampires. I like it. I don't think it's continuity at all, but I like it. DC's was fantastic. Absolutely recommend that. I think I might like it. So this one I was Human Target, because Christopher Chance is so popular, DC wants to bring him back. Or it could be because Tom King still has, this is just me guessing, King still has an actual obligation with DC in contract, right? So they're giving him characters. They gave him Adam Strange, which, don't get me wrong, Adam Strange isn't bad, but it is painting Adam in a very bad light. The first issue of Woman of Tomorrow, Supergirl, was awesome, but Tom King always and will always get the benefit of the doubt for me, even with what he did to Batman, because he wrote Vision, Mr. Miracle. Okay, Vision and Mr. Miracle. He will always, because Mr. Miracle will always be one of my top 3 favorite graphic novels ever, next to Kingdom Come and some of the others. I hold it in that high of a regard. So he'll always get the benefit of the doubt for me. But it looks like Human Target has 12 days to discover who tried to kill Lex Luthor. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like we're definitely going to be getting some JSA in there. So that also gives it a benefit of the doubt for me. So Deep Target. Doesn't that sound like a really bad porn parody? Why do I always go to porn parodies? I'm done. We're going to talk about Deep Target. God damn it. Brandon Thompson's writing this. It's a 1 of 7. It's a mini 7. Why 7? That's a weird number. Do 6. Even 5 is a weird number. Okay. I don't like 7. It's odd. Anyways, so basically they're going to go against Scorpio. Scorpio's resurfaced and they're going to go against them. It's definitely worth checking out, but we're never ever going to review it because I cannot talk about it seriously. Okay. Back to cool. Let's talk about this. I think this is so cool. So I've talked in the past before about podcasts or the old graphic novels, audio graphics, I believe it was called, or they're fantastic. They're amazing. I love listening to them. I listened to fan-made ones. I listened to some last week from Blinky Production. Like, I love audio graphic novels. Love them. This is so cool that I've never seen a tie-in comic, right? So this is the audio adventure special. And this is I believe this is just a one shot, right? So it's 80 pages, one shot. Yeah. So, this is all about giving you the backdrop for, the scripted HBO original podcast, which we haven't talked. It was in a while, but it was like Unbridged, I believe was one of them, but there's going to be a bunch of them. So this is taking a very different look. Batman's real. Not only is he real, but he's one of the good guys, and turns out he's going to be a cop. Okay, I'm going to give it a chance. Batman, the audio adventures. I can't wait. I love those type of things, though, like, because I can just chill and listen, and I love it. I love it. So we've got the 80th anniversary. They do this with almost every character, right? But I love that we're getting some of the, original great art in here. But yeah, pretty much. Now this is what I've been waiting on since they announced Black Label. I'm not a huge Kelly Sue DeConnick fan, but I do want to check this out. This is Historia about the Amazons. Phil Jimenez art alone is worth it. It's a three issue about the Amazons. And what more can you ask for? I'm hoping Kelly Sue DeConnick can stick this landing because I know a lot of people have been waiting for it. Here's another new announcement that I think we kind of all saw coming when she was put as queen of Themyscira. So we've got Nubia and the Amazons, written by Vita Ayla, and pencils by Alyssa Martinez. 1 of 6, so it's a mini series. Yeah, I'm totally excited for this. Like, This is, no. What did you do? What the fuck did you do? I don't know what just happened. Oh, wait, you didn't see that. I clicked on something and it came up like Rodney Barnes or something. Oh, well. So we're getting to see Nubia as the queen, and we're going to get, arrival of a few new Amazon. All right, I'm okay with that. And look at 2 super sexy Nubia. Yeah, I can't wait. Now this I won't buy. This is just a collection of the backup stories. And honestly, I like Jordi Belair, don't get me wrong, but and as far as Wonder Woman, it's been good, the main title, but these weren't good. Like, they weren't that good, honestly. And I love kids. That's weird, right? It's very weird. So this is just their Wonder Woman special. 25 cents for the comic. If you're at the store, just pick it up. How can you go wrong? Skip that. I'm just going to be honest here. Skip that. This is cute, though. I actually did get this. Not for myself, obviously. Totally not for myself. No, I really didn't. I got it for my niece. But anyways. So we've got, basket full of heads leads to refrigerator full of heads, because that is the normal progression when you carry heads around, right? Next time we'll have duffel bag full of heads and maybe a closet full of heads. I don't know. I finished basket full of heads though, and it was really good. They're definitely focusing more on horror, and that's okay. I actually really am looking forward to this one. So this is created by the last podcast on the left, which is a huge podcast that does a whole bunch of horror and all, their whole podcast is donated to serial killers and murderers and dead. I think this is going to be good. I really do. I think that, them knowing their shit is going to really help it. And they're super passionate. So I think that's awesome. So we have Action Comics, 1036, the World Saga Begins. I feel like I've read that about 17 times. This, every Solicitations. So Aquaman, the Becoming, obvious joke there. I'm going to skip over. Batman 89. I'm going to give it a chance. I'm not a huge movie person. I'm going to have to rewatch the movies. So, I've gotten a lot more into theater and movies, and, well, I always love theater, but movies and shows lately. So I'm going to rewatch it before this initially comes out. And I believe it does come out in August? The first one. So I've got time. Batman versus Bigsby. Yeah, absolutely. And for simple reasons alone is I want to support Bill Willingham. I think he deserves it. He's a great writer and he does a lot of really good work. And it's Batman. So we got to talk about this. I reviewed Reptilia #1, right? And I love Garth Ennis and I love Liam Sharp's art. But what the fuck is this? Let me see if I can zoom in here. Please tell me what the fuck that is. Is that monster here being breastfed? Is it wearing a diaper? Or is it whitey tighties? Is it trying to turn around? You know how you turn around and it can be a good sexy photo? Is that monster doing the sexy photo look at his diaper? We gotta move on. So we've got The Adventure Continues, Batman Catwoman, which I dropped a long time ago. I'll read it when it's all done. We've got the continuation of Chuck Brown's Black Manta, and I'm definitely interested in that. I can announce this. For whoever, I just hit my microphone. For whoever made it this far in the video, please put a comment down below. Just put hashtag blue and gold, because on August 4th, I am going to be interviewing Dan Jurgens about this book. It will be for my Ask the Expert series. And I want to know who made it this far. So definitely put hashtag blue and gold. I'm so excited. I don't know how to function yet as far as that goes. So yes, oh my God, Dan Jurgens will be on Ask the Experts. So we have the continuation of Challenge of the Super Sons. Checkmate. I liked Checkmate #1. I thought it was pretty good. We're getting the reveal of the identity of Damon Rose. Okay. We're going to hear more about Leviathan. All right. Crush and Lobo number 5. I'm giving it one more issue and then I'm going to, drop it. The hunt is on for Lobo still. So we know by number 5, she hasn't even got to her dad. Like, I can't. So, more horror. The Lover number 5. I did read 1 and 2 and I'm dropping it because it's like everybody hates me because I'm a lesbian. That's the premise of this story. So I'm kind of done with it. This I'm definitely looking forward to. It does come out in September. Joshua Williamson writing Deathstroke Inc. This is 2. Deathstroke in space, and we're going to see him team up with Black Canary, and they're going to go against Trust, right? So I really think this is good. I haven't read Future State This Week by Joshua Williamson yet, but this is number 6. This cover, is this supposed to be Cassandra Cain? Because that is going to be my new phone backdrop. I absolutely love that cover. It's beautiful. So they're on the hunt for Batman. Jason Todd is Peacekeeper Red, and the new villain is Warmonger. All right. Jeffrey Thorne's Green Lantern number 7. Absolutely a recommend. This week's was, so good. I love Teen Lantern now. Jeffrey Thorne, you and you alone made me love Teen Lantern. That is a huge compliment for somebody that was like, ew, I don't know that I like this character. Ew, ew, ew. Yes, absolutely doing a fantastic job from Jeffrey Thorne. So then we've got season 1 of Hardware, and I probably will review when Hardware issue 1 comes out. We finally got some art for the Eat, Kill, Bang tour from Harley Quinn, the animated series. I'm assuming this is going to be like in between seasons, right? So season 2 and season 3, but they're on the road to romance. Sounds fun. Icon and Rocket, another one I really I'm really looking forward to. It's got Reginald Hudlin in it. I believe that comes out later this month. And I think it's going to be good. I hope so. I've got fond memories of Icon and Rocket, right? So we've got more Brian Michael Bendis, Justice League and Justice League Dark by Ram V. And we've totally got, can I get a selfie moment right here, from Naomi. I'm curious to see how, her show is going to go, but we've got Zatanna locked in battle with Merlin. We've kind of been leading up to that. Justice League Infinity. I did review number 1 on my backup channel. I may bring it over here eventually, but I'm not sure. Last Ride by Chip Zdarsky's been fantastic. I really think, I want to know all the stories that are like leading up to this. Like, talk about Superman's like, well, I don't want to go to space again. I'm like, why? What happened, buddy? I want to give you a hug. I really do. So Legend of the Dark Knight, I've actually been reading digital first. But then we've got Mr. Miracle, A Source of Freedom, number 6 by Brendan Easton. It is the final issue against Never Free. All right. Pennyworth, I need to watch a show very quickly because I want to watch it before we actually see this come out. And I believe this comes out in August. So yeah, I better hurry up on that one. But we'll get to see some behind the scenes with Alfred and the Soviets and all that fun stuff. So then we have Robin number 7 by Joshua Williamson and Gleb Mekhanov. Fantastic art. I love this book. I really do. The Lazarus Tournament, the way Damien is doing everything, the way we're seeing, Flatline, and I really, really am enjoying it. Not so much when it's Ruby Justice League. Just not my thing. I know a lot of people do like Ruby, but it's not my thing. And I think we're at the end. Shazam number 4 by Tim Sheridan. I'm definitely looking forward to this. They get inside the Rock of Eternia. All right. Okay. There is a lot of solicitations. I apologize. Static season 1 by Vita Ayla issue number 1 was fantastic. It was so good. Absolutely a recommend. Suicide Squad number 8. I need to read the latest Suicide Squad. I'm behind on a lot of my DC because I've been reading the indies. It's really weird, right? Because they're really good. So this King Shark we did go over before, but Tim Seeley's writing a King Shark. I think this is the first time King Shark has had his own series, but that's awesome. He's definitely being pushed by DC because of the whole Suicide Squad thing. So I'm wondering if they're going to do a solo show or they're just pushing it. So we've got Superman 78 by Robert Venditti. Always a buy with Robert Venditti. But I am going to have to watch this show first, right? So like the movie again, it's been a while. Superman vs. Lobo 2 by Tim Seeley, something, and Mirka Andolfo, fantastic artist. This I am really looking forward to too. I would say this is like top 3 of the year that I'm looking forward to. Superman, Son of Kal-El. We've got, Jonathan as Kal-El, no, he's not Kal-El. We got Jonathan as Superman, and Kal-El's left. So this was pushed back, I think, till next week. I definitely will review it. Teen Titans Academy, I'm pretty sure I'm dropping. But even so, it's Halloween. They're going to have a Halloween party, right? So Scooby-Doo is not my Flash. If you haven't been reading Flash, you're missing out. This time travel story was fantastic. And the best part about it is we got a retcon of Hero in Crisis. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you, Jeremy Adams, so much. So the Joker number 8, I still need to read number 4. Sam Johns and James Tinian. We're getting more of, it looks like Bluebird at Jailbreak, and then maybe head back to the light while you still can. Okay. All right. So A Puzzle Box is another one I've been reading online. Matthew Rosenberg. I'm sorry. Amazing. You just kind of get this puzzle getting more complicated, So there's consequences to each of them. Nice House on the Lake has been so good. I don't understand it, yet I love it so much. And they're all like, one's a scientist, one's a comedian, one's a writer. It's so good. Anything by Tinian that's horror or indie is so good. Swamp Thing number 8 has been really good too. The last one kind of didn't make sense. Like, this bomb made people think bad. Like, where's the logic? But okay, I give him a pass. So Titans United, this is for the show. And if you didn't see, I did a reaction or a breakdown to the actual, The trailer yesterday. So guest starring Hawk and Dove. I will absolutely be looking forward to that. Wonder Girl, Joelle Jones. Oh, wow, wait, Adriana Mello is a fantastic artist, but why is she on this title? It's usually Joelle Jones. Maybe she can't keep up, which I totally get. But absolutely fantastic. Like, this last issue kind of blew me away. It was so good. Just the beauty of it. And to see a beautiful woman and kick ass and still be able to flirt and be fun. And Joelle Jones is doing awesome. So we've still got another artist. I wonder why she must not be able to keep up. That's my best guess. So we've got Wonder Woman 780 and Black and Gold. I say stick to the main Wonder Woman title, and it looks like we're going to be getting her out of the God sphere. But Wonder Woman Black and Gold to me was absolutely horrific last time. Like, it's like burning money. That's how bad this last. There was one good story with one good art, but the other stories were like, Wonder Woman's gonna cook in a kitchen. Like, all right. Okay. So that's it. A lot of really good titles. Like, this is going to be a long video and I apologize, but wow. So many good freaking books coming out in October. There's going to be a lot of freaking variety on this. So let me know, of course, what you guys think about all of this. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.